Welcome back to Ohio. On the previous episode, we harvested our sorghum. And we need to go ahead and get our canola planted because that is scheduled for planting here. We could also do it in September, but we can go ahead and get on it right now. Field 6, we'll hit with that. But we do need to get our pH up here a little bit. So we need to get some lime on our field so we can get that back where it should be. Let's go ahead and get into this tractor here. And we'll go grab our lime thrower. I think we'll mostly be putting this off on a worker because this is a kind of a long job. We got our nice bulk fill station over here. Go ahead and get that filled up before we start. There we go. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is go ahead and get an auto stacker first for those bales because it's going to be a long process if we don't get that. We could get an auto loader, but I didn't want to be too unrealistic in this gameplay, especially since we turned our teleporting off. So we might as well make sure we kind of do our bale stacking somewhat legit too. I don't know if they fixed this tractor. It seems like it's a little bit better, but I don't remember seeing an update yet for it, so I doubt it. Okay, I can't remember how wide our spread is here. We'll see where we're at. I don't believe it was going to be that wide. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and hire a worker right here, I think. And we'll drive down to the Kubota. There we go. And we'll let them get on. And then we'll go ahead and get our seeder set up. And we're going to get our canola planted. Turn this around, get it ready just in case we need it for anything. And we can send a worker down on it if we need a ride. Alright. Let's get our seeder hooked up. We won't be selling our bales and our silage until about January. So we do have some time to wait on that, but because it'd be nice to start getting some more money rolling in here, but we'll get there. It'll just take a little bit of time before we see our results. Alright, looks like he's coming down on the second pass, or is that the third? It might be on the third pass already. Oh, maybe that's the second. Yeah. Alright, so we'll go ahead and I guess get ourselves unfolded. And we want to do canola, so let's get that switched to canola. There we go. Let's check our field state. Yeah, so we're perfect now on our pH. And we'll see where we're at with the fertilizer after we get this put in. Again, this is a direct drill, saves us a lot of time. Perfect, look at that. So this must be using whatever amount of fertilizer it actually needs. So I think we're gonna burn through our fertilizer quite rapidly here. We are going about 9 miles an hour, so not too bad. So for whatever reason, the worker couldn't finish the lime spreading. I decided that I actually liked this a little bit better than doing the seeding, so I didn't mind finishing up here. We're gonna have to top it back up here though before we finish the field. Alright. Top it back up here. How much do we have left in our bin? 17,000. Hole on there. It's gonna go quick though, I think, with these big fields. So I think our hired help stopped again in that same spot where the spreader stopped. I don't know what the deal is there with that area. So when we get down there, we're gonna have to take over again. I suppose I could set a worker off on the lime throwing again. And we'll run down here and see what's going on. Yeah, that's weird. You missed a whole row. Huh. Well, we'll do a couple rows and we'll see if we can set them off again, I think. It's actually kind of surprising the fertilizer's lasting longer than I thought it would, which is good. I think we got probably a couple more that we bought. We put them in that shed next to our barn. And yeah, we'll have to get a bulk station for that, and then I want to get that seed treatment in that AGI pack. We'll make our own seeds. We'll save money on those. But I think that's after we get the auto stack. Oh, he was wrecking my crop on the soybeans. So we might have to do around the headland once our lime throwing gets done. Alright, looks like he's either stuck. I'm sure he didn't get it finished. I think that side when we were spraying the weeds too was causing an issue, so we'll see how tic-tac-toe-y of a job they did. But we'll get this headland down to where they about are. I think these fields kind of intersect a little bit, because even on the other side that we don't own, we were still like planting a little bit. It's really weird. Okay, so yeah, there's a little bit here. Let's see. Get this finished up here. There's a whole row here too that they missed. Which is really weird because it's a square field. I don't know how you can't get any more easier for them, but where there's a will to screw up, there's a way for the workers, I guess. Okay, I think that'll about do it for our lime. Let's check our precision map. pH. Okay, looks good. So what we'll do, well, let's just get a ride down to our other tractor, I guess. And then I'll get that headland done. Although we should probably just finish it up ourselves because, well, there's not much left. And then we don't have to worry about wages. There's nothing else for us to do anyway today till we wait. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and continue our planting. Alright, looks like we're not gonna quite make it on our fertilizer. So we're just gonna have to stop there. And we'll get her topped up and we'll get the last few rows done. I think before this episode ends, we're gonna go ahead and advance to the next day and then probably hit the weeds right away too, I think. Alright, we brought it out. There we go. Actually, it's gonna take... Ooh. That's all we have for fertilizer. So we're gonna need to get more, but... we should probably think about where we're gonna put that bulk bin for it, because... how much does that cost? Let's check real quick. I think it depends on the one we get. If we did go with this one, it would cost us $23,000, which is a little over budget. But if we go with the themed, it would only cost us $10,000. So I think it's kind of a no-brainer what we're gonna do. But we'll go ahead. That'll be for next time because this is enough to finish what we have left. Alright. Last little bit here. I gotta see too if we have a work plan for our other fields. I don't think we've decided on a crop yet. No, so 1 and 22 we don't have any soybeans in there now, so those will be done. I think we'll do barley on the field 1 since it's close. There we go. Current fruit, soybeans, planned fruit, barley. And then 22, since that's a little farther away and we don't want to have to deal with so much work on that. I did want to get corn in at some point, and it depends on what we get for those bales. And so we could buy that all in one, so we could wrap them into bales. I suppose we could always just pick the corn and sell it too, but actually we don't have a corn header. We can rent one, I suppose. We're just all the way to episode 13 and we haven't used our planner yet. So I want to get some use out of that. So yeah, I think, yeah, we should probably just do corn. And if we can't make it into the corn silage, we'll just rent a header, I think, and we'll just get corn out of it, I guess. You probably want to do that in field 1 then. Alright! That is that. Yeah, let's do field 1 with corn then. And then we'll switch. I think we should have the auto stack by then. Let's go ahead and do barley in 22. I know it's a risk, but I think we should have the auto stack. That is, if we go to our growth stages, yeah, you can see it's a little one more ahead than, R1 here. So we should be able to plant barley in 22, and then we can make straw out of those bales. But yeah, we want auto stack because we don't really want to deal with picking them up by hand. There actually probably shouldn't be that many bales over there. It's a pretty small field. Okay. Okay. I think we're good to advance to September. Alright, welcome to September. It's a lovely morning, I believe. Yes, we got weeds all over 6, so we got to take care of that. And let's check the sales this morning. That would be nice, but we can't afford it. And just get this last little job done. And then I believe this field should be on cruise control. Soybeans are coming along very nice. And then we will have to invest in spot spraying at some time because We are losing more than we should be. Could always invest in a weeder here from the... We just have that Horsch DLC that was released. It's gonna take some horsepower. Actually, I think the John Deere could handle that. 24 meters working with on that one. 12 on that one. Can we configure it bigger? That's actually pretty big as it is. That might not be a bad idea to invest in that, but 85,000. Then we wouldn't have to buy any herbicide anymore. That would save some money there too. Definitely something to think about. Alright, I guess got her finished up there. So now 6 is on cruise control basically. I think this doesn't harvest until... yeah, next year. So it's gonna be sitting a while. Should be worth a pretty penny though. Probably good to have the fields staggered so we don't do them all at once here. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should consider getting that weeder. Then we don't have to worry about spraying, and I think that might be the way to go. Okay, let's see. Let's actually put this back in the... where we got it. But I think we're going to leave it there for today's episode. And then on the next one, I guess we'll probably be getting close to harvesting our soybeans. And we get those in the silo. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next one.